agents possibly selling at some stage come and talk to you about what the market's doing?
Well, that's what we do day to day. I might have a conversation with a client over a period of 6 years before they put their home on the market, and more, 10.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm thinking of selling, Steve, won't be here for a while. Can you come around and have a look, give me an idea? And you do. And we talk about the challenges of the market at that time, but then they don't make a decision to sell because they're settled into the place, and you know, several years later, after you've been back there another 2 times along the way to give them an update, all of a sudden, well, no, we are going to Queensland now. You know, the kids are up there.
And you'll actually go around?
All the time, yeah. I go around and sit with people and walk them through, you know, what's happening in the marketplace, what the challenges are, how their individual property fits into that scene, and making sure that they have a fair and reasonable idea without being over the top about the value of the property. You know, I think increasingly people are wary of agents who put inflated figures on their properties as they're setting about appraising it, and you know, they know the danger of that. And now the legislation about price is the way it is, it's even more dangerous. So I would think that the average amount of money people are investing in marketing has gone up, well and truly up, since the legislation changes. There are some great things about the legislation, don't get me wrong, there's great consumer protection, but a natural consequence is over time an adjustment in the culture of how people look at that information, and those things don't happen overnight.
Yes.
So, you know, how people read price, whereas if you had said to someone before, oh yes, $300,000 is our price statement for an auction, because it is actually worth about $300,000. In the old days, an agent might have chosen to say above 270 or even above 250, and that's what the legislation was trying to stop, people making deceptive statements about it. At least, you know, at 250 that would be, particularly if they believed it to be worth 300. You know, if you think it's worth 250 and you say 250 and it sells for 3, that's what happens. Yes. But if you said about it and say 250 when you believe it's worth 300, that's wrong. Yeah. So yeah, those are the challenges of it. Anyone with a number? 400. 400 is way too low, sir. Won't start that low. Tell you what about 5? No, not at 5? Is there anyone else at 5? 500,000. 500 with you, sir. 5V, welcome to the bidding at $500,000. The bidder's down the centre with their opening bidder at 500, and we'll take your fires from there. At 500, we have it down the centre now at $500,000. At 500, it's bid in the centre now. At $500,000, it's bid down the centre now at 500. At 500,000 with the opening bidder at 5V. At 500,000 now. At 505 is what we're seeking, ladies and gentlemen. At 500,000, we have it down the middle now. At 500,000. At 500,000, bid down the centre now. At 500,000. At 500,000, it's bid down the middle now. I should give you some warning, ladies and gentlemen. There's no law that says I have to announce the property's on the market when I knock it down. I could knock it down on the 3rd and final call without fail and not say I'm going to sell it, and you could be the buyer, sir. At $500,000, the bid is down here. At 500,000. At 500,000, we have it in the middle now. Looking for 505. At 505, we're seeking. At $505,000. At 505,000. At 505, we're seeking now. At 505, you're bidding at 505, then I'll raise the minimum bid that I'll take from 505 to 510. 510 is the minimum we'll take. You're still the highest bidder, sir. All I'm doing is changing the increment. At 500,000, 510 is the minimum I'll take. At 510 now. At 510. At 510. At 510, we're seeking your bidding now at 510,000. At 510,000. At 510, if not at that, then 515. All I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for your bidding because obviously it's worth this and more. It's up to you though if you want to be involved. At 510,000, we're seeking your bidding. At 510,000, bid down the centre at 500. 510, sir. 1K is it, sir? 1K, thank you very much. Welcome to the bidding at 510. It's over to the left-hand side now.